Hello everyone, Seth here, and welcome to a game called Thomas Was Alone. This is an indie game on Steam. It's $10, and I've heard nothing but good things about this game, so I decided to get it. It was on sale, and yeah, so we shall be playing this. Again, this is an indie game, so I don't know how long it's going to be, but yeah, so we are going to start a new game here. I have not played this before. I know nothing about this game. The program was a failure. People forget this. It was a massive flop. The coders started adding name strings to the
Thomas was alone. Wow, a weird first thought to have.
I could have put the graphics on beautiful now I think about, but whatever. But again, I've heard nothing but good things about this game, and it already seems good. I love the music. Right, so we can use AL keys or WASD to move. I'm gonna use AL keys just because I don't need the mouse.
Thomas decided to start listing his observations for posterity. 1. The whole alone thing. 2. Portals.
Now we're thinking of portals.
He'd yet to work out where. 3. Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling.
Woohoo!
He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing.
So now we know Thomas's great quality. It's falling. Alright.
Interesting. Thomas couldn't fall past this block. Think, damn it, think. What if there was some kind of inverted fall? Some way to... what's the word? Jump.
Inverted fall. Okay, that's the first time I've heard of that, but...
It worked! Thomas had solved the great inverted fall mystery.
Okay. Apparently this game has a lot of humor too, which I like. I love when there's humor in games. There should be a lot more games like this. This is like the music, the humor, the
jump. But Thomas noted there was no real danger in missing it. The world didn't want him to fail here. It was pushing him, but gently.
It's very simplistic. It's funny. It has great music. There should be a lot more games like this, honestly, because now it's all about the realistic first-person shooter. But no, these games are great, and okay. There we go, parkour master.
This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment.
Okay, so what if I...
Starting to suspect it might even be doing so on purpose.
Oops, I went for the block.
This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted.
Okay. Everything's collapsing. This is the London Bridge. This is like 9/11 or something. The Twin Towers are just being destroyed.
It might even be doing so on purpose. Paranoia.
Yeah, it's not happening. Oh, more inverted falls. Yay.
Thomas wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know. He seemed to be moving predominantly up and to the right, which might, or might not, be important.
No, trust me, it's not important at all. Ugh. Parkour master, Thomas. Oh, Thomas, you got your work cut out for you.
But Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills. It had been designed just for him. He wondered why. Was the world testing him?
Yes, it was. Just like society. Alright, let's go. Into the white chalk. I'm in the white chalk thing. There we go.
Something about the boiling, toxic, glowing water intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it. He certainly didn't want to swim in it. He made another mental note. 4. Water. Not good. To be avoided.
Alright, good to know, good to know. Water is very, very bad for Thomas. Oh, more parkour. Parkour Master Thomas, come on.
Thomas. No amount of observation or obsessive note-taking could combat that.
Alright. Come on, Thomas. Wow. Come on, Thomas, you got the... okay, Thomas, you fell. You got this, Thomas. Come on. Go, Thomas. Woohoo! Everyone. Thomas. 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 Let's go, Thomas. Yeah, good job, Thomas. Woo!
Thomas had a new theory. The world was training him. He could feel himself getting smarter. There was the mental list to consider. Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he'd become a pretty skilled jumper.
This is trippy.
He was evolving.
Whoa.
He just wished he had someone to
I'm falling! I'm falling! Oh, I'm rising. Rise, come on. Come on. Come on. No, I'm falling again. Oh, God, that was a big jump. Okay, come on. Come on. Nope, stop. Stop making me fall. Stop making me fall. Stop making me jump really high, too. This is trippy. Yes! White chalk! Oh, white chalk. Ooh, what's this? I submitted hundreds of bug reports. I told that idiot this would happen. Overlapping scripts. More than one AI was bound to be spawned into an environment at some point. Turns out this is not giving me enough time.
Chris took an immediate and deep dislike to the skinny red rectangle. Who the hell did this Thomas think he was?
He thought he was Thomas. Okay. So, Chris doesn't like Thomas. Thomas loves Chris. Is that it?
Chris had been doing fine. He wasn't the highest jumper, but he'd held his own. He'd even been graceful at times. Well, not technically graceful, probably the wrong word, but you know, fine. There was that skinny little runt leaping about like he owned the place.
Wow. Chris doesn't seem like a nice dude. Oh, level is moving for me. Thank you. Thank you, world. You are so nice. You is so nice. I must get to Chris. No! No! That was very, very rude, level. Very, very rude. Okay. Okay, Chris. Chris, you got this. Alright. Good job, Chris. Go, Chris. Go, Chris. Now fall, Chris. You could be as great as falling as Thomas. Go, Chris. Good job, Chris. Now, Thomas, you gotta go. Go, Thomas. Go, Thomas. Avoid water. Woohoo! .3.
Okay, this was more like it. A glowy white thing. Only Chris could get to it, which of course made it all the more enticing. What would it do? What new opportunity might this switch open up to him?
Who knows? Well, now we'll find out. Oh, okay, just make stairs. Alright. Okay, Thomas, you gotta help Chris. Chris. But I don't want you to help me, you little runt. Thomas. Well, I have to help you, or else you can't succeed. Chris. Fine. Just get me up here. Say please.
Great.
Please.
Another chance
Okay.
for Thomas to jump slightly higher than Chris. Fortunate. Seriously, this made the whole switch pressing thing entirely worthwhile.
Yay. Uh-oh. Chris, you so dead.
Was this good? Because on the surface, it did not seem good. Chris was pretty scared. Little Red seemed fine
Chris is
to
scared.
be on his merry little adventure.
I'm so scared of this place.
Chris couldn't shake the feeling
Why are you
that things had taken
scared?
a significant turn for the worse since Thomas had joined him.
Yes, Thomas is so evil.
Sure, he'd been able to piggyback his way to ever so slightly higher platforms, but where had that got him? Well, to ever
Oh, the walls are closing in.
platforms,
Oh,
which was
okay.
Sort of his point.
Yay, Chris caught me. Oh, that's, Chris needs to go this way. Thomas is just cheering, go, Chris, go, Chris, go, Chris, and Chris is like, ah, shut up. Thomas is like, fine, I'll just go my own way, jerk. Ah, I failed. Hoo-yup! Ah! Stupid parkour. I used to be good at parkour. Then I stopped being good at parkour. Hoo-yup! Yay!
Chris stared at Thomas with pure hatred.
Yeah.
He seemed so very happy at their situation. Friends together, a brave fellowship of quadrilaterals on a quest for greatness.
Yeah! Come on,
That would be
Chris!
fine. But it was all the obvious observation that Thomas was doing which grated. Every time they saw something vaguely new, Chris would hear a satisfied little from the vaulting idiot. He hoped the next portal would split them up, if only for a few levels.
Wow, Chris is a jerk. Oh, I need a head start. Thomas, back up! Okay! I'm starting to not like Chris. Thomas is just a nice guy, and Chris is the guy who is mean to everyone, and Chris is stupid, and mean, and stupid, and mean, and stupid. Doesn't this look like a match? Kind of? No? Okay. Okay, you got this, Chris. You got, okay, he can't jump that high. Wait a second. No, I can't jump if he's on top. Okay. Dude. Oh, man. Chris is just thinking, I hope Thomas just dies. Yeah. Good job, Thomas. Oh, now Chris. Okay. Go, Chris. You got this, Chris. Go, Chris. You can do this. So here's how I think of it. Chris is the short, fat one that can't jump high, and Thomas is kind of just the average Joe, the skinny one that can jump moderate. Ooh, a new person.